G'day guys, thanks for stopping by. This video is going to be on the Hybrid Inflator Deflator from Ozito. Now when they sent out the 36 volt chainsaw, which I've done the review of, you'll see that up in the right hand corner, they also sent out this little gem as a little bit of a bonus, I guess. Now I've actually got an apology to make to this little guy. When it originally turned up, I was a little bit confused as to what the intentions were.
Alright then, what is this bloody thing? Hybrid Inflator Deflator.
Exactly.
Aha. Pump for doing your air beds.
It is a pump for doing your air beds.
Will it do tyres and stuff? Or?
So it does high pressure, which is the hose you got there, up to 160 psi. And then you've got your high volume, which is what your other hose is for.
Okay.
Obviously I do a bit of forward driving, and my first impression or first thoughts for a pump or an air compressor were to pump up the tyres on the forward drive. This isn't the guy for that. And unfortunately, beyond that, I didn't really give it too much thought, to be honest. I thought, well, it's not too much good for me for that. It's probably not going to be something that will be useful to me, and therefore I kind of wrote it off. As per in the video review of the chainsaw, I did mention that I wanted a little bit more time, a little bit more hands-on, just to get an idea of who this would suit and what it's actually useful for. So I went out for a paddle the other weekend, and I needed to pull the kayak out over there. As you can see on the bottom of that, that's got a little trolley, and that's got inflatable tyres. And I thought, you know what? I go and grab the little guy. And then I started looking around the shed, and I thought, you know what? I've got the trolley over there, I can use that for that. Okay, so that's nice and flat, which is pretty much the way you're going to find it in my shed most of the time, and I'm assuming probably your shed as well. So maximum pressure, it says at cold, is 25 psi. So we're going to connect this up, DC to make it turn on. We'll put it on psi at a 20, just to test it, see how she goes. So here is you've got a switch for one way for high pressure, which is using this hose, or the other way for high volume, which we'll show you what that does in a minute. So we're going to flick that switch to the left. That basically pumped up and went to sort of about 21.5, and then dropped back to the 18.5, but that's pretty close to where I would want it. See what happens when we put it on 25. Okay, so we're going to take that from 20, put it up to 25. Seems to go 1.5 psi over, and then drop the 1.5 psi below. This is going to come in handy for this sort of stuff, because normally if I had used to pull out the trolley cart, which now I'm not pulling out the car compressor to do these up, I'm just going to suck it up, and I'm going to push whatever load it is on there, I'm going to push it while these are flat. This is something that I would be happy to use. I can take this wherever the job is, obviously in this case it's going to be the trolley, and be happy to pump those tyres up quick smart and be ready to go with inflated tyres. I've been finding myself reaching for this little fella a lot more than I honestly thought I would. So I think the biggest benefit of this obviously is the portability and the ability to just grab it and go and take it to where you need it. It's not quick. It says it's around about 10 litres a minute. I think that might be on the bulk mode. I'm not sure what it actually puts out on high pressure mode. High pressure mode will take you up to around 160 psi. Don't think of this as a forward drive pump. It just isn't. It's not going to compete. What this is for is around the house. You can do a car tyre, but it takes you a few minutes. Probably no better or no worse than those little car pumps that you get. My father dropped over his computer, which I needed to blow out, and it was absolutely filthy. There was dust all the way through this thing. Just recently done my PC that you'll see there. I was either contemplating dragging the PC out to the shed so I could blow it out with a big air compressor in the shed, or actually dragging the big compressor into the house. Let's just say I didn't actually get around and do that. This really come in handy to be able to blow compressed air through the computer and just get into those hard to reach places. So things you need to know about the pump itself. Obviously it's going to use one of these 18 volt batteries, the same as the chainsaw and the pole pruner and all the rest of the Power Xchange tools from Ozito that you can pick up from Bunnings. Now all these come with a 5-year replacement warranty, and you're not going to beat that. The unit itself is all self-contained. On the back you've got your high pressure lead, which is going to be the one you'll use for pumping up your tyres, your soccer balls, or anything that requires a little bit of pressure. So that packs up in the back there, nice and tidy. On the bottom of the unit, for your high volume, you've got this nice little hose that wraps around the front. That's not too bad like that, but when you pop that off, this is labelled as an inflator deflator. What I was really interested in, if I was going to be able to use the high pressure hose to deflate. When I was showing this to a few of the mates, all of them had the same question in relation to forward driving and when you want to air down your tyres. Unfortunately, no. The deflation only happens on the high volume side. You've actually got two pumps in this. You've actually got the high pressure pump on the left hand side and the high volume on the right. Just switch it on, we'll have a listen. And this is going to sound very much like one of your small little car pumps. This is the high pressure. I think that sounds familiar to most of us. And on this side, we've got the high volume. There's definitely two different types of pumps in here pumping out the air. This is actually the 5.2 that I've got plugged in here. This is our largest battery to date, and you can see that fits in it just nicely. Still allows the whole unit to sit down flush. With a collection of attachments here on the end. This little guy is obviously used for pumping up soccer balls, footballs and the like, and just for blowing air. Now that little valve there is for your Schrader to Presta valve adapter. So if you've got Presta valves on your push bike, use that little adapter to pump those up. That does is just screws down over our Schrader valve with a standard one. If you turn it upside down,
got a little battery in.
You've got the battery and a 240 volt. Yeah, so it does battery or 240. And you can see in the bottom, you've got the 240 volt lead, just comes out there. I'll be pushed back in without any ceremony. Quite a bit more handy than I expected, to be honest. So the noise that it makes when you take that adapter off, that's a little bit annoying. That could just be this unit and the way that plastic was molded on this particular one. I'm not sure whether that's going to be the same with all of them. As far as the deflation side of things goes, not its strongest point. Where this thing really comes into its own is basically its portability, the ability to run off 240 or battery power. If you've got a bunch of kids and you're going camping and you've got inflatable mattresses, you've got those lilos or something that they want to float down, or you've got some of those stupid flamingo things that they like to float down the river on, you can obviously leave all those things packed up, take this with you down to the riverside and pump everything up there on the spots, and this will be the guy for you. You don't need to pop the bonnet on the car anymore, you don't need to connect up your battery terminals. Just grab one of these, grab your battery, and away you go. And of course, if you've got 240 volt, you're at a caravan park or something like that, then you can use that as well. It's not particularly quick, but it does the job. If I was looking to buy a small compressor for the car, this might be also something I would look at as well. Just for the convenience, no running the leads around the car. Just drop this near the tyre that you need to work on, and jobs are good. So that's it, guys. Thanks very much for stopping by for the Hybrid Inflator Deflator from Ozito that they sent out to me for free for the purpose of the review. Yeah, real interesting little unit. It wasn't something that I was really interested in until I started using it. And I found all the different things that I can use it for around the house. And I'm finding I'm actually grabbing it a little more often than I expected. So there you go. So that's a short video for this weekend. Thanks very much for stopping by. Thanks very much for the support. Thanks very much for the subscribers. We'll catch you on the next one.